Okay. We continue with these little fight challenges. Thankfully you can heal right after them, so it's not that big of a deal. Because this is the same thing, but with an additional soldier available. Oh, hold on. Give me that. That's also really good to have. This guy's electric, so that also means his attacks are just faster. And just... I don't think they're even weaker in exchange or anything. I think they're just kind of objectively better than the other elemental attacks, which has always just been so strange to me. Okay. I'm making quick work of these. I'm not sure why these have symbols on top of them. They don't seem to do anything, you know, in any meaningful way. Spaceship. Devil. Fish. Little demon thing, I guess. Okay, now we just have more. Do I just get more each time or something? Oh man, one just blocks and the other is counterattack simultaneously. Okay, hold on now. Now they're finally crowding me out here. Not very confident here. Nope. Yeah, I think it actually is making each one successively harder. I don't think it's a function of which room you go into. I think it's a matter of just each one is harder than the last in terms of having more pawns. It's not too bad, still. If you don't get... Oh. I never used that one. Excuse me. Oh wait, that thing is no longer dead. It's strange. I keep forgetting. I just don't have... There's nothing for me to do here. And I guess I can clear the card holder. But yeah, there's nothing for me to do with the checkpoints like you normally do in the game, so I just don't use them. And by accident, don't activate them. Great. Okay, now I'm basically already dead, because this one guy does so much damage. Okay, well, that went a lot worse. Yeah, the axe does ridiculous damage. Great. At least we'll respawn in the right spot this time. I don't think there's much to do here other than just keep trying or get better stats. I don't feel like there's a lot of... I guess I could try to bring another enemy in here to start with. Like, I'm not taking a lot of damage to begin with from the one guy, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Ah, and now you happen to get hit by him. Okay, can you not... The one guy can kill me like 3 hits, could you not do that? Yeah, I'm just too crowded by the number of enemies at this point. I can, in theory, bring someone from the previous room. I guess we can try that. I don't find that to always be an especially reliable tactic, though, in part because it's just... Oh, come on now. You run out of transformation time so quickly. I have like one attack. I do a lot of damage, on the other hand. Hold up. I have to be you now. Boom. Okay, well, that didn't go fantastically, but... It was an improvement, I guess. Guess we can repeat the strategy here. Thank you. I don't think I get healed if I'm not playing as Pixel, so... Yeah, it's annoying. The only thing that you really have to de-transform for is to play as Pixel, so... Oh man, that was amazing. Yeah, I just do way more damage as this guy, for some reason. And also they drop a lot of health now. Get back here. Yeah, I guess one thing is, different creatures, I suppose, do indeed do different damage. I think the size of your limb that you're attacking with, or weapon or what have you, does have some impact on your damage. I think. So some creatures actually will just be really weak or something, I suppose. That is most of the ones that I play as. And these guys are just blocking a lot. Well, alright. I'm pretty much dead again already. Yeah, we're getting to where each encounter is actually a pretty nasty fight. Which means I really need these healing spots to be like right next to each other, or I need to like run past each fight that I encounter. Oh, the queen's not here anymore. That's interesting. Okay, can I play as at least one of you? Amusingly enough, this area I'm in here, right here is not actually, like I should probably fight someone here to be less underleveled, but at the same time, like, I'm just gonna completely fail to do no damage, though. I'm just gonna end up getting myself killed, pretty much. What are my other attacks here? I have a block. I really could use right now, actually. Swipe is good. There we go. But now I'm just gonna die wherever I go next. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I guess there's no real way around it. Like, I do have to kill stuff and not fall behind ridiculously on my stats. I'm just gonna get further and further behind otherwise. So does the queen just not spawn anymore? Does the queen appear anywhere else? I think they do, but I don't know where. By the way, I believe that where I am right now is actually... yeah. It's actually where I was just in. But I prefer to at least play as someone who doesn't... you know, feel as awful to play as the pawns, because they just... okay, hold on now. Hold on! Because they do no damage. You know, to other enemies, that is. They do plenty of damage to me. Hammer pawns just attack too slowly for me to want to play as them. Hold up. Hold on. Okay. Dude. I do need to manage to transform into something, though. I could also just say, oh, well, let's just find the next checkpoint. I can't do that forever. Also, does this have life in it or something? Yeah, see, there we go. Oh. Thank you. There's nothing in it, great. I also can't take forever to kill a thing because I'll also just lose my transformation by the end of it. Oh, great. Just a spike in there. Ow. I feel like this is a good place to... That tries to knock you off, that's great. Okay, let me actually activate this time. Okay. Ow. Please. Now these enemies, as they start running around a lot more and whatnot, also get a lot harder to actually transform into to begin with. Okay, these guys have just the one charge attack, that's not great. Well, and this one, which doesn't do much damage. Annoying. Oh, good. And then they just back jumped off the platform, cool. Okay, not much desire to fight these things here. Hey. Whoa! Hello. Oh yeah, there's also poison. I forgot poison was a thing in this game. Okay, thank you. I also have this attack and I'd like to use it, but... It does a ridiculous amount of damage, actually. It is authentically really powerful, it's just that it uses your energy really fast as well. But if you have a lot of energy, you can just hold it on somebody. And as you can see, knock them down like that and so on. Okay, thank you! It can be really hard to aim, though. But yeah, you can also just, like... Oh, come on now. Oh, that was dumb. Okay. But, if you have enough stamina, you can just hold it. Hold the laser beam for a bit, and enemies will just walk back into it, generally, even if they escape it. But you need a lot of stamina for that, which I don't have right now. That was a really dumb degree of really, really close, but not actually getting past the thing. But they do have one really overpowered attack that I would be happy to use. Oh yeah, enemies that block it still get pushed back by it too, which is really funny to see. It does have this weird tendency to fire at an angle to where you're actually facing. I don't know why that is. God, so many of these attacks have such a long wind-up, it's ludicrous. It's also an attack that's really bad to have Pixel get hit by, just by virtue of... Okay, good job, Pixel. By virtue of it being a continuous hitbox that Pixel has an invincibility frames for. Because he can't get knocked down. A lot more dying than I would like to see at this point in the game. But again, that's just what happens when you have stats like this at this point. Yeah, I need to deal with the king in the back as well, unfortunately. Guess I can... Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. End of this area. There's interestingly not a save point here, but there was one immediately before, so I guess that's it. This is not a fight here, though. This is the next area. Is that supposed to look black in the background there? Oh boy, I'm sorry for those visuals. I'll try not to look at that. I believe that star platform there is supposed to be golden, I'm pretty sure. Having more visual issues here. I've never played this game on emulation before, so I'm just not acquainted to what visual bugs you see. But yeah, that should be gold, I'm pretty sure. Oh. There's a lot of gravity here for us being in space. Now, that jump might be a little tricky. Okay, I'm trying to jump. This game gives you no coyote time, though, which makes sense from the perspective that you're not normally playing as Pixel. And the jumps aren't normally this close. Okay, there we go. We are at the point where I really can't get by just trying to, like, you know, not kill any enemies, though, so, like, I'm absolutely just gonna actually fight this thing. And most other things we find, I think. Just using these... I believe these are kick attacks I'm using right here. Oh. Oh, I also had to fight it anyways. Yeah, you usually have to fight whatever enemies you encounter to progress to the next planet here, I think. Ah! Can I cross this? Not this one, I need to heal back up. But making these jumps will potentially prove difficult. I was hoping this won't happen at any point in the game. You know, like Pixel just not being able to platform across. I figured that the creatures they gave us would usually be sufficient. Right here, like, this is a really tough jump to do with Pixel. I've thankfully proven it possible, but wow. Okay. Okay, there we go. Did not think that would be one of the hard parts. Ow. Oh, you back off. Yeah, so normally at this point in the game, you'd have a lot more options for dealing with threats, you know? You'd have a loadout of the most powerful attacks you've encountered, more or less. So you'd be able to use explosion and also ranged attacks and, you know, whatever else you want. And you'd also be able to do high jumps to dodge attacks better and maybe have block if you want it, etc., etc. We don't have that. We have, basically the dregs of whatever bagged attacks the characters around us happen to have. Many of which are not even attacks, like the useless back jump and so on. And then we have to pay the platforming tax, so you're losing some health on the way. Because you just have to clear this really hard jump as Pixel to get across this particular room. Man, you can't even jump on the very ledge. You have to... This game has the closest to negative coyote time I've ever seen. Okay. Where... if you try to jump when you're on a ledge, you actually just won't jump at all. You specifically have to jump sometime before the ledge. Oh, this is rough. There we go. I'll take it, sure. Yeah, lots of enemies only have very basic attacks, so you get stuck with not a lot. I can't imagine the Jupiter insect will do much damage to my opponents, unfortunately. Come on now. Oh, do I have explosion? No, it's a charge shot. Oh, do I have explosion though? Oh, thank God. An actual good attack. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we have made progress. Even if we die on the next planet, it will still having progress. No. Get the experience. Which way is forwards? Also, fun fact, in the game is versus mode 2-player. The different planets here are where you, oh boy! The different planets here are, the stages you fight in. Oh, well. Good luck with that, Pixel. Yep, well. Okay. Oh, but there was health there. I couldn't have grabbed it as pixel anyways. Okay, so we have access to the next planet now, which is good. So we'll have a fighting chance there. I thought that... Was this not the planet that you can find fake pixel on? There's a particular graffiti that spawns that is... maybe it's like the next planet or something. Or there's a particular any that spawns, which is basically just pixel in graffiti form. Alright. No, that is on its... Is it on another planet? I think it is. There's a funny little cutscene that shows up when it appears, for no apparent reason. There's nothing special about the enemy, other than the concept. Alright. We will keep on going here next time. We'll see. Progress is definitely slowing, but we're still making it, so I don't think hope is lost yet.